Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be showing you how to use AMD's FSR 3 frame generation technique in conjunction with Insomniac's IGTI upscaler in Spiderman Remastered and Miles Morales. I'll be testing these games on my Rog Ally. I have the Z1 Extreme variant of this device. Now both of these games run very nicely on Ally using the medium preset. FPS stays around 60. So I'll be enabling ray tracing, high preset. This will cut down the FPS by around 15 to 20. This is where frame generation will come into play. It will help in improving the performance. I tried using the previous 7 build of LukeFZ's Uniscaler FSR 3 mod. It did not work with the game. The game kept crashing. So I ended up using LukeFZ's FSR 2 to FSR 3 mod version 0.10.4. FSR 3 upscaler produced some graphical artifacts. That's why I switched to Insomniac's IGTI upscaler. We'll be showing you the complete process. I'll kick things off with Spiderman Remastered. I've installed it on an SD card, Samsung EO Plus A2 rated speed. First I'll be running the vanilla version of the game. I have set the UMA buffer size to 7 GB. My Ally is running on BIOS version 337. I have installed the latest stable GPU drive from AMD Adrenaline version 24.4.1. Command center settings using a 25 watts manual profile, all 3 power values set at 25 watts. 720p resolution, CPU boost disabled. Connected my fully kit KK3 Max gamepad to Ally via Bluetooth mode. Launch the game. Its launcher will pop up. Settings: 720p resolution, display mode set to full screen, upscale IGTI using its quality preset, no access to frame generation, in-game VSync disabled, medium preset, ray tracing enabled, set to high, there is no medium preset for it, motion blur strength set to nil, that's it. Using a custom Afterburner overlay to show you the performance metrics, I'll just open Adrenaline. Pre-sync enable, V-sync enable, anti-lag setting enable, that's it. Here there's Spiderman. Here FPS is around 50, I'll just swing around the city. VRAM usage is around 7 GB, this is insane. We have enabled ray tracing. Here FPS dropped down to around 44. Can observe the sluggish movement of the camera. 41 FPS. Lot of non-playable characters here, the citizens. 40 to 50 FPS. Not observing any graphical artifacts around Spidey's character model. Now I'll install the mod. It's a paid mod. You need to subscribe to LukeFZ's Patreon in order to gain access to their Discord server where the mod files are present. Their monthly Patreon subscription costs around $6 US. I've already shown the entire process in another video. You need to download the common mod files archive file and the ASF file corresponding to FSR 2.2. I've already downloaded the files. First open the common mod files archive file. Copy these two files, winmm.dll and winmm.ini. Need to paste them in the game's install directory. I have the Steam version of Spiderman. Select the game in your library. Right click, manage, browse local files. This is the game's installed directory. Paste the mod files here. Game's exe file should be present. Now just copy the ASF file corresponding to FSR 2.2. Paste it in the same directory where you pasted the previous mod files. Now we need to generate the mod's TUML file. It will be generated automatically when you run the game for the first time with the mod installed. Execute spiderman.exe file. You will see this black window with some logs indicating that the mod is working. Game's launcher should pop up. Click on quit. Now look for the TML file in the game's directory. There it is, config.tml. Open it. By default the mode is set to default. This means it does not matter which upscaler you select from the in-game settings. Mod is only going to load up FSR 3 upscaler. So I'll just use game upscaling. Replace default with it. Now click on file, click on save, close the file. You need to add one launch option. Just select the game in your Steam library, then click on the settings cog, properties. Under launch option, add this line of text. I'll provide it in the description of the video. You can copy it from there and paste it here. Dash forceReflexMarkers. Run the game. Settings. Set the upscaler to XeSS, quality preset. DLSS frame generation enabled. This is basically FSR 3 frame generation. Same settings as before, medium preset, ray tracing set to high. You'll observe a lot of graphical artifacts in the menu. Spidey's character model is not rendered properly. Just open the in-game settings and switch to IGTI, quality preset, apply. Spidey's character model is fixed. Load the game. We are in. You can see subtitles are not flickering. Game's HUD elements are also not flickering. FPS is around 90. Check out the input response. Yeah, I can observe the added amount of smoothness. Not observing any graphical artifacts around Spidey's character model. IGTI upscaler works very nicely in conjunction with FSR 3 frame generation. RAM usage is around 6.8 GB. I'll just swing around the city. Lot of citizens here. Perfect for testing the game. Yeah, 70 FPS. 70 to 80 FPS, not bad. Ray tracing enabled after all. Seven GB VRAM usage. This device comes with only 16 GB of physical memory, which is shared between both CPU and the GPU. It's a smooth experience, not observing any micro stuttering. Oh my god. Almost killed someone. Now I'll be testing Miles Morales. I own the Epic Games version of the game. Performance of Miles is similar to the previous game. I've installed the game on LS internal SSD. You can install it on an SD card, entirely up to you. 720p resolution. Upscaler set to FSR 2.1, quality preset. DLSS frame generation disabled. Medium preset, ray tracing set to high. Motion blur still set to nil. These are the game's Adrenaline settings. Enable FreeSync. VSync enabled as well. Anti-lag setting enabled. That's it. There's Miles swinging around the city. FPS is around 43 to 47. Performance is similar to the previous game. Lighting looks beautiful. Snowfall. Yes, sluggish camera movement. 45 FPS. Now I'll install the mod. It's the same process again. Just open the common mod files, archive file, copy these two files, paste them in the game's install directory. Select the game in your Epic Games library. Click on the three dots below its box art. Click on manage. Click on the folder icon here. This is the game's install directory where the game's exe file is present. Paste the mod files here. Now copy the ESF file corresponding to FSR 2.2. Need to paste it in the same directory where you pasted the previous files. Right here. Replace, in my case, this file was already present. Run the game. You will see this black window with some logs indicating that the mod is working. Game's launcher should pop up. And just click on quit. Now look for the mods.tml file in the game's directory where you pasted the mod files. There it is, config.tml. Open it. I'll just change the mode from default to use game upscaling. Now we will be able to use the game's IGTI implementation. Paste. Click on file, click on save, close. Need to add a launch option even for Miles Morales. Just click on your Epic Games profile icon. Then click on settings. Scroll down to the end. You'll see all of the games installed on your PC. Expand Miles Morales. Check this box corresponding to additional command line arguments. There's the launch option. Launch the game. click on settings. This is very important. Make sure upscaler is set to off. Don't enable DLSS frame generation. We will be enabling these settings from the in-game settings. Rest of the settings are left as this. Medium preset, ray tracing set to high. Alright, we are in. Here FPS is around 40. Frame generation is not working. Just open the in-game settings from here. Enable frame generation. Set the upscaler to XeSS. Apply. Using the quality preset of XeSS, you will observe a lot of graphical artifacts. Frame generation is working. FPS increase up to 78. Now just change the upscaler to IGTI. This will fix the graphical artifacts. Quality preset. Apply. And there you go. Frame generation is still working. Check out the input response. Moving the camera in complete circles, frame generation does not get disabled. Not observing any artifacts around Miles' character model. Game's interface is not flickering. Input delay is not an issue. I'll just swing around the city. Night time. 80 to 100 FPS. So this is how you get LukeFZ mod working in these two Spider-Man games. Ray tracing looks beautiful. So that's it with the video guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.